Okay, I'm gonna start off by saying if it sounds like I'm rushing this video, it's because I am, because that's the only free time I've had in a while, and I'm also gonna start with this. I love that this movie even exists. No. So, begin off, I really love the stereotypical anime and time travel movie scenes from this. For example, the main character is having a nightmare, then wakes up from said nightmare. Then they realize it was just a nightmare. And when they try to go back to sleep, they realize what time it is. And then they realize that they're late. And they even say they set multiple alarms. Which is always funny. When Zio remembers that he's a Kamen Rider by touching his Rider Wachi. Same with Gates and Tsukuyomi. Another 01. That's terrifyingly cool. The scene where 01 tries to henshi, but he thinks he's too early, but then does it again. I don't know why, this is just funny. And then it just comes out of the ground. So, I actually used to wonder what would 01 look like if he used the Force Rise thing, and the movie actually gives you it. So he uses the Force Rise thing and becomes Kamen Rider 001, I think. Oh, Jesus, that seems painful. That is cool. I refuse to shut up, because this is actually cool. This scene. I love this scene. Because it reminds me of like multiple animes and multiple writers where you think the MC is about to die, but then out of nowhere a big ass mech or like a rider from the or random anime character from the past or the future just straight up save your ass. And like since you have like a common interest or like the same or in common rate case since you're both writers, like okay, he saved my life. How we work together. What the? I'm leaving that in. I'm such a child. And then ZO starts fighting another 01. And then Gates does the same thing with Vulcan and Valkyrie, which is also cool. So I'm a biggest fan of time travel and crossover, so I absolutely love this scene where both ZO and 01 go time traveling. Deno! Team Henshi! Cool every time. Yay! So I'm gonna be skipping through this, but I always like it whenever it's like a hallway and like you see each rider start fighting. Like, and then like that, and that, and that. Oh. Kamen Rider Ichigata. Cause that's like really cool in my opinion. Oh, and apparently Ichigata is meant to look like a futuristic Ichigo, which is like I actually find very cool. When Aruto finds out his robot dad is really a Kamen Rider, that's like kind of cool for me. Also, apparently he's meant to look like he belongs in the Shoei Rider with like all the leather and whatnot, and the belt. This one is apparently supposed to look like an also futuristic version of Ichigo's belt, which I actually believe. Another Ichigo, which looks really cool and badass. Like another Ichigo looks really cool, especially since his legs is a motorcycle. Cause that straight up looks really cool. Another team Henshi, but this time with Tsukuyomi. That is very cool. I know I repeat myself, but I don't care. Same with Vulcan and Valkyrie. And punches a bullet. I don't know why when he punches the bullet, it's really cool to me. Father versus son Kamen Rider thing. Also, apparently since Ichigata is meant to look like Ichigo, he's like whenever he goes really fast, this is apparently supposed to be a scarf, if not look like a scarf. Team finisher, which looks like she's doing a Kamehameha. And then they swing it back. I mean, swing it to them. I'm stupid as hell. Same thing with Vulcan and Valkyrie. I finally got her rider name right. And then he just does like an overpowered blast, which you never see again in the show. Which you've never seen in the show, but it's like a movie thing, which is very cool. Triple rider kick. Yay. This entire fight scene where 01 uses all of his Rise keys at the time, and ZO uses like Grand ZO form to summon the Heisei Riders. Double rider finisher kick. Holy shit, this is cool every single time. And I fucking I want a poster like on my wall, if not like a better quality version of this as my screensaver, because this is honestly badass. This quick ass fight scene against ZO and 01. Like, this is cool. I don't know why, but I really like it. Even though it's short, I really like this fight scene. I find this interesting, but cool at the same time. Izu is the only one that remembers the crossover fight, which is, I don't know why, but I think that's kind of cool and interesting. The weird ass jokes that make dad jokes funny, but for some reason I find them hilarious. And then this weird argument that she doesn't do her hand right. So for some reason I found that's really funny. And then she ruins it by trying to explain the gag. Bowser's cameo. His suit is growing on me now. So I highly recommend this movie because this movie's actually really good. I don't know what else to say, so bye. Oh, and as always, the top link in my description will be to the movie. Bye. Have a nice day. I really don't want to